Green and get Marty into the. Let's see here. Let me get over here. Boom. There we go. And all right, Marty, can you hear us, buddy?
Hey, Marty.
It works.
Hey, it works. Hey.
It does work,
See
man.
ya.
Yeah, man. How the hell are you?
Good. I thought I was doing something wrong. I wasn't sure.
Well, we didn't get a chance to test or do anything yesterday, so we, I'm sure, you probably, that's all you do now, is just do interviews with, your worldwide audience and radio stations in England and all kinds of stuff. So I figured you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how the hell are you, man? I was talking about you earlier, and, we go all the way back to the Tiki Island radio days. I mean, I've probably been listening to your music, I don't know, 10, 15 years it seems like now. But it's, I think you're probably one of the higher echelons of songwriters in whatever genre we're calling this these days.
I don't know about that, but I remember playing down at the Tiki Hut there in your backyard. It was a great time.
That was a great time.
Fantastic.
Since then, we've built a permanent stage and all kinds of stuff,
I've seen it on Facebook. I'm like, wow, it's really
Yeah.
a major event place there.
Well, you're always welcome to come to the party, man. You can just hang out and have some fun with us,
I'm gonna just might have to do that this year.
Yeah, we'd love to have you, man. It'd be a great. Of course, the hippie chick is all smiles because she's.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll pay you later.
Yeah. Well, we were talking on the show last week about you, and I'm like, I haven't talked to him in a while, and hadn't had him on the show in a while, and so I reached out to you, and lo and behold, you was able to fit us into your busy schedule, and. I know, moving over to Florida from Georgia, it's been a while now, but how's it going?
We lived in Amelia Island for a couple of years, and then family issues. I'm originally from Virginia, so we came back to Virginia.
Oh.
And we're in Richmond right now.
Oh, so, fantastic.
Wow.
The old, and we're liking it. I did a show in November. I went down to the Outer Banks with Percy Abel. We did a little songwriter show there, and I had a good time with that. But I've been pretty much under the radar here for a few months anyway.
Well, I know, you're probably you're always writing something, so I know you're probably working on a project. Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing.
Yeah, I'm doing some recording and trying to come out with an Americana EP probably early spring. I've got probably 4 or 5 songs on there. Still doing a couple tropical, songs on the side too that I've got worked up. That still doing some virtual recording through my good buddy David Leonard down there in Atlanta and Reveal Audio Studios, and I've got some new stuff coming soon.
Wonderful.
Well, I went down to I forget which album it was. We did the CD release party down in Georgia. But you and David played, and that was the first time I was able to see you guys play together like that. And man, what chemistry! It must be something to work with somebody that you can actually play music with.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have that. To be able to do that. David's a fabulous musician, and he's so it works for us. So hopefully do some more.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, that whole Virginia area over there, Percy Abel and the Outer Banks and all that, I mean, there's a lot of talent of musicians that's over in that area. Tim Campbell and all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Outer Banks. I've been going there, all my life off and on. And, from Richmond, it's 2.5, 3 hours to get over there. And, I've written a couple songs about the Outer Banks and I'm writing some more.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of people around here, so it's a good area. Yeah.
Not going back to the traffic in Georgia anytime soon?
No, I do not miss that. Although, I loved Atlanta, but the traffic, no, it just wasn't.
Yeah. I think we were in Roswell, weren't we?
Yeah, we were in Roswell, yes.
Yeah.
Cool little town, and enjoyed it. Lived there for, probably almost 20 years, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that little place where you were playing that day, but it had a cool vibe to it.
Yeah, it was a nice little Cajun restaurant. Adele's is what it was.
Adele's, that's
what
right.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it this morning.
Yeah, I think it's called Wegmans Bayou now. They kind of the partners split up, but Mark's still there. He's the chef. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's a cool little restaurant.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
So, are you playing anywhere over in Virginia regularly, like you were at Odell's or Adele's?
No, I have Richmond. I have not. I was playing at a couple breweries in the last spring here and did some arts festivals. Mm-hmm. But I haven't been playing anywhere this winter. A lot of the venues are very small here in Richmond itself. So for acoustic music, it's hard to fit somebody even in these places. So I got to wait for the breweries to open back up for their outdoor patios and everything like that. So I'll do the arts festival this spring, so that'll be good.
Yeah,
and hopefully get some stuff on the calendar soon.
Well, we'd love to have you back down in Key West if you ever want to come. We moved the whole thing over to Rick's, Dirty Harry's, on the big stage over there, so we got a lot more room and. The Tiki House was great, but damn, it was small. We had a great problem. We just outgrew the Tiki House, and we had to find a bigger venue.
That was a cool little place, though.
It was.
You felt like you were right in the Tiki bar, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
but I did see, yeah. I'd love to come back down.
Well, we'd love to have you.
We'd love to have you. Yeah.
Well, cool, man. So, working on a new EP. Now, is that kind of the new thing for you, EP versus LP?
Yeah, for me it is. I just think you can get, more stuff out there quicker, I guess, instead of, taking your time to do a whole, 12 songs.
Yeah.
You get 5. You just keep your music out there, I would say, and so, yeah, for EPs, for me, that's probably be the venue from now on.
Yeah. Well, listen, if I get 5 songs or 4 or 6 of Marty Nichols music, I'm happy with that, so we wear them out. The hippie chick has every album you have on her phone. So,
I do.
And she's listening to it all the time.
Hopefully this new one will probably be called something like Reflections on Life or something. It's more of an Americana, just about, issues been dealing with in life and everything. So,
yeah.
But still haven't forgotten my tropical roots, that's for sure.
Well, it's interesting you say that because, when we switched over to coastal Americana, that was kind of what we wanted to do was capture all the music, not just the beachy songs or whatever, that trop rock seemed to just focus on. Because what I discovered was people would only send us those songs. And then I would start researching, and I'm like, well, man, this is a great song right here. Can you send us this one? Like, well, I didn't think you wanted it because it's not real trop rock. It's a great music. We love great music, and that's all that really matters.
All right. Well, that's great. I'm glad. Yeah, that's great to hear. And I will gladly send you some more of these as I record them and get them ready to go. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Oh, knocked my coffee over. Oh, no. Almost pulled a Michelle Myers here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Oh, anyway, what was you going to say, Marty? Is that something I said, Danny? No, it's all me. I was, let's see here, was trying to find this new song that's probably Michelle Myers sending me a message right now. See that? It can happen to anybody. Yeah. But anyway, that's funny. So this new song this is kind of a teaser. We talked a little bit about it that you sent over, and I thought, well, we can just tease them. It's not out yet. It's not available, but it's going to be in the spring, so we could play the teaser one to kind of get them in the mood for it, right? Yeah, absolutely. It's called Nothing's a Given, and which is true enough in life. So, well, I'm telling you, in the world we're living in now, where everything changes every day, it's nothing's a given, But yeah, I was very impressed with it. So let's go ahead and play it, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about the song. Okay. Okay, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna put you back in the green room right quick, and we'll play this one. It's called Nothing a Given. Here we go, Marty Nichols.
We all put on our traveling shoes, venture out into the world. No predetermined path to follow. We just navigate the bumps and the turns. We follow our hearts, we follow our souls. Hope they lead us to where we want to go. But in the end, nobody knows what the future holds. You could have both hands on the wheel, think you're in control. But you're not, you know, nothing's a given, not even tomorrow. Some find a love that's everlasting. Some find a passion that guides them through. Some will always be searching for what they were meant to do. And we follow our hearts, we follow our souls. Hope they lead us to where we want to go. But in the end, nobody knows what the future holds. You could have both hands on the wheel, think you're in control. But you're not, you know, nothing's a given, not even tomorrow. Slow down as you go down life's highway. Me, I'm trying to live more in the moment as the days go flying by. I realize it's all about the journey. Might as well enjoy the ride. We follow our hearts, we follow our souls. They lead us to where we want to go. But in the end, nobody knows what the future holds. You could have both hands on the wheel, think you're in control. Not, you know, nothing's a given, not even tomorrow.
All right, nice. Let's see here. There we go.
I love that song.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
that's classic Marty Nickel right there. You know, always it sounds a lot like something that I write about in the morning time. You know, like follow your heart, follow your dreams, do all this stuff. You know, and man, it's nice to hear something like that put together.
Thanks. Glad you liked it.
Yeah, man. So is this going to be? You said it's going to be like 5 on the new album.
Yeah, probably 5 songs.
Yeah.
I've got 3 done. I'm still working on a couple, so yeah.
Last time we talked to you about your album you released, you like, man, I've got hundreds of songs.
Well, I do. It's just a matter of which ones to try and make work. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you write 100, and 75 of them you think suck. So we'll keep those on the side.
Well, so do you write every day?
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, or at least I'll have a guitar at least somewhere in one room, just pick it up. Try to find some new chords or new kind of melody, and but yeah, I always try to do something every day.
Yeah. So the melody it comes to you first, or do you have a song in your head that you want to find music to? How does it work with you?
Yeah, it varies. Sometimes the melody, sometimes I'll have a title and work around that title and try to figure chords that might work with that. What I think that title should sound like. But you never know where they come from. They're just floating in the air, I guess. They just suddenly come.
Yeah. Well, we talked several times. Hippie Chick and I did about coming over to Amelia Island when you moved there, and just popping in one day, at one of your shows or something, to surprise you. And I've never been to Amelia Island. Did you like working? Well, I have. Back in, I don't know, it's probably been 20 years since I've been there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful beach. It's a lot of tourists that come through there, and then in the wintertime it's pretty much shut down. It's a lot of vacation homes. You don't see people, but I love the beach. In fact, when we moved back, Barefoot Reggie was moving down to Jacksonville, and he contacted me. He said, "Yeah, I know you're in Amelia." I said, "Oh, Reggie, sorry, man, I just moved up to Virginia." Sounds like he's doing all right down there in Jacksonville. So
yeah. Well, Jimmy Parrish is in Jacksonville. Yeah, Jimmy Parrish is there. I guess that's all. I think Joe Downing too was in that area. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where he is, but he moved to Florida as well. It seems to be the thing. Instead of going to Nashville, let's go to Florida and play music.
The weather's nicer.
The weather's much nicer, yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to get a gig, I think. But,
or Chattanooga.
Or Chattanooga. I tell you, man, I love this area. I was born and raised here, and we're very fortunate to get all four seasons, and the winters are really not that bad. We complain about it. To me, really, it's because we get all four seasons, and when winter comes in, all the trees, turn brown, and but then you get to see it all come back alive, in the springtime, and but it's a beautiful place to be. Yeah, I did miss that. In Amelia, you didn't have all the four seasons. I thought because it was that far north, you would have more, but it was, you didn't see the changing palm tree leaves, But no, I've been hearing great things about Chattanooga, how, the whole downtown area is really, come back alive or whatever, and it's supposed to be great. Yeah, it really is a big music town. We have a lot of artists that migrate from Atlanta or Nashville or even Knoxville down to Chattanooga to the music scene and kind of, fine tune their craft a little bit here. And so you can go into a restaurant or a Mexican restaurant or somewhere, somebody's there playing or whatever. I mean, it's a very big music scene. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, man. It's a cool town. Yeah. So you expecting this new album to? Let's talk about that song there. Nothing is a given. What's how did that come to you? I just had I guess some friends who passed away. And you just they're there one day, they're not the next, and nothing's a given. So you could be eating Thanksgiving with 12 people. The next year you're down to 8. It's kind of. So I guess it came out of that, losing some friends. Yeah, at this point in the game, where we're at in life at this age, I guess it's it does seem like when you're a kid and you go to you have to go to the funeral home, right? And you're scared to death to go to the funeral home as a kid, especially to go to the bathroom or something. It's just spooky. Usually the bathroom is down the long hall past the casket room or something. But you don't know anybody. You think you're just a kid, and there's like hundreds of people there for this funeral. And then one day you go to years go by and you go back for a funeral and you're that guy. You're the oldest one there. It's weird how that happens. It is weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's just crazy how life goes. But it's definitely You know, when you sent it over to me and I was listening to it, and I listened to it over and over, I was just like, man, this is so true about life itself and a real true Marty Nichols song, you know, because you have a different way about you. I've always felt like no matter what you were writing, whether it was the Mike the Mojito Man or this or that or whatever, you were painting that picture of that song, you know, like a storyteller. And that's why I've always enjoyed your music.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I you know, listening to, you know, Jerry Jeff Walker or something, how he would always paint a picture. And I just, so I guess from those kind of people.
Love that.
Man, I'll tell you, a big Jerry Jeff Walker fan as well. We listen to his music all the time. And, man,
I know.
I'm a huge fan.
And there you go.
I was so sad when he went.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of artists over the last 5 or 6 years here. It just seems kind of crazy.
I know. Yeah, John Prine. I mean, he's another favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Well, tell us a little bit about how people can follow you. I mean, are you going to be landing there in Virginia for a while?
For now, anyway.
Yeah.
And you can follow. You know, I've got a Facebook page, Marty Nichols Music, or just Marty Nichols. You can go to there. I've got a website, martynichols.com. You can go to. Although I need to update that. It's been taking the winter off, I guess. But anyway, yeah, you can find me on those sites. I'm on Spotify. You know, I'm on all the major music outlets that you can download music.
Well, you know, and it's funny because people ask me about your music all the time. But people will send me messages. Hey, who is this singing this song? And I'm like, that's Marty Nichols, you know, and. You know, the question always comes up where, you know, how come he's not like traveling the world or he's not traveling the country and doing all these festivals? And I'm like, you know, I don't think it's because he don't want to. I just think that at this point in his life, he's just enjoying what he's doing. Yeah,
exactly. I am.
Yeah.
Enjoy writing, doing a few shows, but yeah, that traveling now, at my young age.
Yeah. Well,
but I always love to do a few shows. Yeah, I mean, still a little travel to Key West or Chattanooga. You know, I love doing, you know.
Well, listen, anytime you want to come down to Key West and be part of the showcase, we can make that happen for you, and you're always welcome at my house. So the summer party is July the 8th. We'll have Steve Hopper here and
Jonas Lawrence
Band will be here. So we'd love to.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we'd love to have you, man.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Well, we're going to let you fly, man. I just can't thank you enough for taking time for us.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate you thinking of me, and thanks for playing my new song. And I'll get you some more songs here very shortly. Yeah,
whenever you get ready to release that thing, man, send it over to us, and maybe we can get you back on to talk about all of them. Okay.
Sounds good, Danny.
All right, buddy. Good seeing you,
Marty.
Good seeing your face, man.
Sure is.
All right, buddy.
Take care, you guys.
Take care, brother. We'll let you fly, man. We'll see you.
All right.
Thanks, man.